Dragon Ball's getting another game. What are they gonna do? Xenoverse 3? The Breakers 2? Budokai Tenkaichi 4 2024 release? No, this can't be. What if mode? Create your own battles. The complete Dragon Ball saga, including Daima. Customizable characters.
No, God, please, no.
Local split screen. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero officially has a release date. I'm not gonna lie, bro. The more I see this game, the more I'm convinced that this is gonna be the greatest Dragon Ball game of all time. Mark my words. The things that they're doing in this game, there hasn't been any other Dragon Ball game in any series that has done this so far. I'm gonna go over 5 things that you probably missed in that trailer, because unless you're an OG Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi fan, I'm not gonna lie, you might have missed out on some of this, and it is epic. All right, so let's get into it. The number one thing that everybody's talking about with this game is the what if mode. Now, what if mode isn't new to the series by any means. It's been in almost every Dragon Ball Budokai and Budokai Tenkaichi game. In the OG games, it was just a fun little mode that had different little outcomes and endings. Like there was one where like Cell accidentally absorbed Krillin and turned into like this little cute little Krillin Cell thing. It was just fun, right? So Dragon Ball Sparking Zero took this concept and literally pushed it way beyond anything we've ever seen before. From the looks of it in the story, you can make active decisions that impact the rest of the saga. I don't know if it'll impact the whole entire story. That's a good question, honestly. From the looks of it right here, we have Goku deciding on whether or not he wants to go with Piccolo to fight Raditz or go at it alone. And if he goes at it alone, somehow Krillin ends up either tagging along with him or maybe just trailing behind him. I notice right here Goku does not have the Dragon Radar in his hand like he did before, so I don't know if that's like something different that happens. Maybe if you don't go with Piccolo, you don't take the Dragon Ball Radar, but it does look like Goku's supposed to be holding something here. I'm not too sure, but that's just something I noticed. Now, I'm not gonna lie, if Goku doesn't go with Piccolo, bro, he probably doesn't make it out of that fight, especially with Krillin at that point in time, because Krillin got slapped by Raditz, bro. I don't know how even they made it this far, but somehow Goku literally comes in to save Krillin right before he's crushed by Great Ape Vegeta. It looks like Krillin's already like dead or dying here, and this causes Goku to go Super Saiyan on Vegeta, Great Ape Vegeta, bro. And I know that fight is gonna be epic. I cannot wait to experience this. That is absolutely crazy. We have another snippet here of looks like Vegeta and Trunks doing a father-son final flash. Like, come on, bro, against Cell to win it all, bro. That is crazy. So the what if mode in this game looks to be very interesting. You can actively make decisions that changes the story, at least for a couple of chapters, which will definitely be fun to see. I'm really curious to see how Goku and Krillin gets past Raditz, and of course I want to see Vegeta get a shining moment taking down Cell with Trunks and a father-son final flash. That's just epic to me. So right here they talk about it more on the website. Blaze a new path, conquer the action-packed battles from the beloved original story, or discover and unlock new encounters for your favorite Z fighters and more. Relive your favorite moments from the series through cutscenes you can experience from the perspective of 8 characters. So it looks like the story mode will be called Episode Battle. And it'll let you pick 1 out of 8 characters to relive the key moments and battles in the Dragon Ball saga. And even here, there's a very interesting picture of Hercule. Looks like in the Tournament of Power, I know that wolf guy from the Tournament of Power, what's his name? I don't remember. But I see him in the back. Like, it looks like you can make a bunch of decisions, bro, all the way up to the Dragon Ball Super's art that just changes the whole entire story. So that's definitely going to be fun, bro. I don't know how, but Hercule always seems like he gets into these over-the-top, over his head battles in these tournaments, which is always funny. So that's like an ongoing trope from the old games, because they had a few what ifs where he like beat Cell and all that stuff. It's all fun in games. It's very cool. So the second biggest announcement that this trailer had in it was the fact that they're letting players create their own custom fights. Yes, so custom battle allows players to create their dream showdowns and share it online. So not only do you get to create your own dream battles, you get to share them for your friends to play, and there's going to be tons of content created around these, bro. I can't wait to see the crazy matchups and fights that people are going to have, bro. It's going to be bonkers, ridiculous. I want to see if they touch on it a little bit more here. Custom Battle introduces a new element to experiencing a Dragon Ball as a game, where players can try their hands at a match imagined by the developers or create their own battle situations and share it with the world. That is gonna be insane, bro. The amount of different fights we're gonna have from different people, and then the developers can continually probably put fights in there just for different challenges and stuff to do. The content's gonna be endless, bro. To be a content creator and have this game is like a goal of mine, bro. This game is gonna be around for a long time. Definitely adds to the replayability of the game, this and the what if mode and the story. I'm definitely loving it, bro, because you're going to be probably playing through the story dozens of times, going back and playing everybody's little matches, beating all your friends' challenges that they create. It's going to be insane. So right here, create, play, and share. Recreate your favorite battles from throughout the Dragon Ball story, or set up your dream battle with your favorite characters. Share your creations with other fans and experience the battles brought to life by imaginations around the world. They went above and beyond the Call of Duty for this game. Like, that's something that I even think of. Like, what is that, bro? That is so fire. Whoever cooked that up in the lab, give that man a raise. That's all I gotta say. Give him a raise. All right, so the third and probably biggest thing I want to touch on here is the local split screen. I know that was like a really hot topic in this Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi community. Me personally, my own opinions on it, I could care less for it. I mean, y'all might kill me for that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Unpopular opinion, hot take, all that. But I don't really care for it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, yes, I did grow up playing this game. A lot of local split screen. I didn't have internet. I was poor. I'm gonna be honest with you. But now I got internet, bro. And I'm a grown man. Like, I got a job and kids and stuff. I don't have time to sit around and like hang out with 5 or 6 guys and play split screen at the house. I mean, that's just me. I'm gonna probably be playing online majority of the time. I don't know if I'll ever play this game local split screen, maybe once in a while, I don't know. But yeah, man, this wasn't a big deal to me, but they did bring it back in an interesting twist that I might touch on in another video. But basically, let's go over it. Challenge other players online to test your skills, or sit down with friends offline to hone your skills exclusively in the hyperbolic time chamber. Fight your way to become a champion across various tournament modes and victory conditions. So from the sounds of this, yeah, you're going to only be able to play split screen in hyperbolic time chamber. And I don't know if it's actually split screen. Honestly, a theory of mine is this game probably wouldn't have done local split screen well. If you remember the old Budokai Tenkaichi games, local split screen was kind of janky. And now that we've got even bigger arenas with more immersive battles and destructibility in them, like, I could imagine that was a headache for the developers to make. And like I've always been saying, this was like one of the least requested features in my opinion, like on my end, because I'd rather them give me a perfect game with other things like what if mode, the create, play, share feature, all that stuff, versus local split screen. Like, come on now, what would you rather have? I mean, it's nice that they gave it to us, but clearly this wasn't that much of a priority, or they just couldn't get mechanics down right enough to like actually want to release it. So yeah, it looks like you're just limited to the hyperbolic time chamber. So I mean, it's a W for y'all. Y'all can finally stop crying and complaining about it, but me personally, I could care less is here. But hey, big W for Bandai, bro. They actually listen and at least gave the fans what they wanted. All right, now one of the other things I want to touch on is the story lane. Apparently this game is going to cover all the way up to Dragon Ball Daima. Now, I don't know if that's going to be in the story or they're just going to be characters from it. But I mean, judging that this game is probably going to get years worth of DLC, I could imagine Xenoverse levels of DLC coming out for this game. Don't expect the Dragon Ball Sparking 2 or Budokai Tenkaichi 5 in the next 2-3 years. This game is going to be rolling for a very long time, probably until the end of Xenoverse's 3 life cycle if they decide to make a sequel. So I do imagine that once Daima gets rolling and the story gets out, there's going to be some DLC for that. Superhero, we're going to get some DLC for that, probably Beast Gohan, the little Gamma guys, Orange Piccolo, Cell Max, all that. But this game seems to go from Dragon Ball all the way up to Daima at some point in time. Whether that's on release or maybe a year or two after the game is out, when Daima's fully rolling and stuff, that's going to be said. But I'm pretty sure if they're going to have the characters, they're going to have the story, which this is probably going to be the biggest Dragon Ball game of all time. For just story-wise alone. Character-wise, obviously, but story-wise alone, having like Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball GT, and Dragon Ball Daima, there's haven't been any other game to really go over the multiverse of Dragon Ball and cover it all, bro. So I'm very excited about that. Juicy game. Can't wait to get my hands on it. The last thing I do want to touch on is something actually really cool too that I saw here is the character customization. Apparently, I don't know if it's only for Goku, but you can customize characters. In certain situations, I guess their moves will change with whatever item you put on them. So right here in the Ultimate Upgrade Pack, you get Goku Super costume with the Power Pole. You can see the picture right here. And you get some other bull crap right there, I'm gonna be honest with you. Shout out to Air Doken for dropping this. The Power Pole costume for Goku Super is a special costume applicable only to Goku Super. After applying, one of the moves will be replaced by the dance of the Power Pole. This is translated from the Italian store. I don't read Italian, so yeah, I wouldn't know that. So shout out to Air Doken. Anyway, so yes, apparently once you put this item on Goku, one of his moves changes to dance with the Power Pole, which is pretty cool. I don't know if this is only going to be a Goku exclusive feature, or they're going to be other characters that could possibly have this. That would be really dope to see. I saw a comment in here that I thought was really funny. One guy was like, he said, so why is Sword Trunks a different character? Unless I'm being stupid and he's not. Yeah, I could see that being a thing. But honestly, I prefer it that way, having like Sword Trunks and like, you know, I guess what do you say, Fighter Trunks, two different characters. But yeah, this is pretty interesting, bro. I wonder how deep they're going to go with this. I do remember back in the day in Budokai series, especially, we had like the capsule system where you could equip different moves and capsules. I don't know. It'll be really cool to see that come back, in my opinion. You guys let me know what you think about that down below. It could only be for Goku Super, or it can go beyond, and they could honestly put it with other characters, man. I don't know. They've been kind of keeping a lot of secrets about this game. Like, even in this trailer alone, they didn't really make a big announcement about this. They literally gave us all this information in like a minute-long trailer. And they kind of literally like blink if you missed it, like type of stuff. Like, they didn't really sit on this for too long or explain it too much in depth. So it's left a lot of questions for sure. We're definitely going to get another couple trailers before this game comes out. We have like 4 more months. I cannot wait. Those are the 5 things you should be hyped for in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I'm not gonna lie, this game might already go down as the GOAT, but if it has any more to offer, if there's any more secrets that this game is keeping from us, bro, I might just explode, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Make sure to like and share with your friends. Subscribe if you're new. I'll catch y'all in the next one. I'm out.